Welcome back once again, Spazites, to your first video in, I think, well over a week. I was fighting COVID, but I am better now. You might still hear some of it in my voice. I've got some crap in my lungs still, but I am better. I am no longer testing positive. Yay. And I'm feeling much better. So, let's finally get back into this. I had been way ahead on videos and was taking myself a little break, and then right when I was about to start making videos again so that I could, get ahead again, I went and got sick. So that sucked. So let's see what we got here. Well, you should know what we got here because we've been doing the videos of them all recently. We have the final bit of our Transformers Legacy Wreck and Rule collection. We have Masterdominus and G2 Leadfoot. Okay, so I paused for a second to look up the information on Masterdominus, and I will also go over a quick little blurb from G2 Universe Leadfoot. But first of all, Masterdominus is a new recruit and is the powerhouse of the Wreckers, fighting alongside the defense specialist Leadfoot. This black-masked warrior rams through the enemy, clearing the way for a full frontal assault. I thought that had a different, yeah. Let's see, this has a retool of Kingdom Ractonite, which I don't have Ractonite, but I have the other Triceratops fossilizer, Tricranius, I believe, is what his name is. But anyway, let's look up Leadfoot, because I'm not familiar with Leadfoot at all. Leadfoot is an Autobot from the Generation 2 portion of the Generation 1 continuity family. Leadfoot, aka Hotfoot, is a speed machine who always manages to keep his cool no matter how fast he's going. Despite his function as a defense specialist, he's most notable for using his incredible speed and sensor-deflecting armor for infiltrating enemy bases, then ripping them apart with his rotoprop weapon. Well, maybe the best defense is a good defense, or offense. You know who said that? Mel, the cook on Alice. Okay. I don't know what that had to do with it, but that's what you get for Wikipedia. This is from tfwiki.net. But anyway, I guess his original figure was a Rotor Force figure, and he'd either have a wind-up, spring-loaded spinning thing, or a zip, a little the thing with like the handle and the teeth, and you'd go whoop, and then it would spin off that way. I can't remember what those are called right now. But anyway, here we are, Masterdominus and Leadfoot, aka Hotfoot. I guess Hotfoot was his original G1 or G2 name, and they had to change it for trademark issues or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and get them out of their box here, and we will move on to our review. Now, I do have the mold for the Triceratops, so we'll look and see what similar parts are for them. And I also have the mold for him, so we will look and see the similar parts for him. I may break this up into two videos, just like I did for the for these two guys over here. So yeah, anyway, be right back after getting these two out of their cardboard prison. So yeah, stick with me. Sorry about my rambling and everything. Okay, be right back. Alrighty then, here is Masterdominus and Leadfoot. Leadfoot is a repaint and mild resculpt of Mirage. It looks like they have different heads, but other than that, they are the same vehicle, just with different paint apps. Pardon if I clear my voice a lot during this thing. I will also show off the all 5 boxes set up as the giant picture, and then we will go ahead and put together our Wrecker's Hammer cardboard decoration. But first we're going to go ahead and put him to the side, and we are going to look at Leadfoot compared to Mirage. Now they are the same size, obviously. They have all the same articulation and the same weapons. They are just painted differently. Instead of his plastic gray plastic weapon, we have a black weapon, which I believe is black plastic with a painted blue missile in the end of the weapon, and then another black weapon as opposed to just the plastic gunmetal gray. But here you can see the difference of the faces. We've got a cool visor and face mask there. You can't really see his face, whereas his is got a very obvious face. But I especially like the new head on this figure. It is really cool looking. I really like that. And I think we're just going to make this video together because I really want to get down to this guy as well. And I don't want to make 2 different videos. Let me grab Tricranius for a second. And here is Tricranius next to Masterdominus. You can see they have very different left arms, right arms. Yeah, right arms facing us. The left of the screen is right arms. This section here that's used as a weapon plugs in right here. And then you have Masterdominus's head. And he's got a opening and closing jaw there, which is really neat. And that is very different from Tricranius's opening and closing jaw and head. His these little spikes come out, but the head doesn't actually come off and become a different part altogether. He's got the same arms, although they have it put together differently, which is fine. It's also, I love the paint. I love that gold paint on that. This guy also has extra pieces to make his legs longer. And he's got the same feet and legs and chest. Although it looks like, again, it looks like the chest has been remolded. Obviously the head has been remolded, which is really cool as well. I can't remember. I thought he was a Decepticon, but I don't actually see a symbol on him. I forgot where it is. But I'm going to have to transform all 4 of these guys so that we can see their beast modes. Well, and vehicle modes. But yeah, so these guys have the same articulation. Those guys have the same articulation. I'm going to go ahead and turn him into his weapons. I'm pretty sure we already turned him into weapons with our Tricranius video that we did, but we're going to turn him into weapons because his weapons are going to be, whoops, sorry about that. His weapons look really cool from what I saw in the instructions. So we're going to go ahead and do that next. We're going to show them off with his weapon modes, which are awesome. And then we will round up or end off the video with showing them all in their alt modes and comparing and contrasting and whatnot. So, yep, be right back. This is probably going to be like a half an hour for me, but it should only be about, well, a second for you. So be right back in just a moment. Ooh, I forgot to show this off. I hadn't noticed it until I had gotten him taken apart, but he's got this really cool clip-down mask. Now, it doesn't look like you see through it, but it looks like a Wicked helmet to me. So it just looks like one of those futuristic masks where you can't see in, but they can see out. So, yeah, anyway, back to what I was doing. Okay, here is Leadfoot combined with Masterdominus, and he's got the generic legs with the cod piece attached to the back over the shoulders to make a couple of big cannons. We've got some weird biomechanical gun here that I just don't know what to say about this, but I think it's supposed to be a giant biomechanical gun. It looks kind of cool with a little imagination. This keeps falling off of his back of his arm. But then we have this wicked predator claw, which I think looks amazing. I love this giant predator claw. I just wish his arms, I wish he was a little stronger to actually hold this stuff up. Because he looks awesome. Pardon me. Anyway, yeah, he looks really cool, and I love the giant predator claw. But yeah, otherwise there's this big cannon, and then the over-the-shoulder cannons that just about every fossilizer and weaponizer has, and even some of the modulators. A lot of them have the over-the-shoulders cannon, double cannon, which I think is pretty cool, to be honest. I love the whole idea of a backpack that has big flip-out cannons that go over your shoulders. So I'm not complaining. I really wish they had done a couple of unique things with some of these, although this giant claw is really cool. So I can imagine this giant claw getting added to the pre-existing unofficial combiner, the unofficial fossilizer combiner, and becoming a part of a Gestalt, which would be really cool. But anyway, yeah, that's it for Masterdominus's weapon modes. I'm not really going to compare him to Tricranius's weapon modes. What I'm going to do next is transform everyone into their alt modes, and then we will wrap up the video. So yeah, if you're still here, thanks for sticking with me, and bear with me just a couple more minutes and we'll be all done. So yeah, thanks, be right back. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. I actually managed to transform both of them without instructions after only having transformed him a couple times. I retained my memory of transforming him. I remember when I first started collecting these Transformers back when Siege was still going on. I got a few here and there. I noticed that they were a lot more complicated than I remember from when I collected way back in the days of the original Universe line and Transformers Robots in Disguise. So these surprised me a little, and they were a little intimidating at first, but I found that even the more complex ones are becoming easier for me to transform as I get used to the kind of tricks and things that they do. So anyway, here is Masterdominus with Leadfoot. And let's go ahead and compare Leadfoot to Mirage, which you can see here. Mirage has a 93, or Leadfoot has a 93 instead of an Autobot symbol. I'm not sure. See, Leadfoot has the Wrecker's Autobot symbol with 93 on his chest, whereas Mirage had regular Transformers Autobot symbol, 26 ORC. I really wish I guess he's got the 26 on the side, but I kind of wish that he had the 26 on his front as well, so these could look like they're actually racing against each other, which is really cool. I'm surprised they didn't use this mold for the Speedia 500 from Walmart, but maybe we'll get another Formula 1 racer for you know, the next wave of Speedia 500 figures, which would be cool. Maybe even an update of Mirage, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's them. They look pretty cool. And then Masterdominus looks amazing. I love this. And it's cool to raise his front feet up. They just added a little segment right there because Tricranius has these short feet, so he like slopes down forward, but they've got the same rear legs. Masterdominus doesn't have a tail, obviously, although you can switch, mix and match, which is pretty cool. But I like him. I think he's cool, and he looks great next to our Triceratops. I can't wait to get the regular Triceratops. I can't remember his name. But yeah, this has been Masterdominus and Leadfoot, the 5th part of our Wreck and Rule collection. And yeah, I'm really happy to have these wreckers to add to my collection. And let's go ahead and put together the wrecker's hammer. I need to get some of these guys out of the way though, and get all my hammer parts out. I think that's all of them. Nope, I still got that right there. I'm out of the way. Oh, he can go. He doesn't need to be over here right now. I'll just put him right there. Boom. Okay. Since I have a new version of Springer. So anyway, we've got our base that came with the Masterdominus collection, or Masterdominus and Leadfoot. And this goes boom. We got to fold these in. The sides. Boom, boom. Then, I'm not going to do this on screen. This is going to be a ridiculously long video. So I'll be right back after completing this. And yeah, okay, stick with me and then we'll wrap up the video. And here's the end of the video. I have our cardboard hammer put together. Let me take the phone off of the tripod so you can see how the cardboard hammer goes, because I had to double check. We've got the full picture with all the characters, and then here we go. We got Twin Twist, we got Springer, we got I forgot his name. Here it is right here. Masterdominus. We got Impactor. We got Spindle. We got Leadfoot. And we got him as well. Prime Universe Bulkhead. So there is our current crew of wreckers. I actually have Twin Twist's partner off back on my shelf, and Ultra Magnus is on my shelf as well. So that's my current wreckers crew. I think I have a couple more. I know I've got the Smashdown, who is supposed to look like the wrecker's hammer, so I'm gonna make Smashdown a wrecker, and I think he's actually marked as a wrecker on one of the TF wikis. I'm not sure, but anyway, that has been the Wreck and Rule collection. Wreck and Ruin? Wreck and Rule? Yeah, the Wreck and Rule collection for Transformers Legacy. And I hope you enjoyed my videos. I really enjoy making them. I am on the road to 1,000 subs, so if you'd be so kind, I'd love for you to leave me a subscribe down below. Feel free to comment, thumbs up, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. Any interaction whatsoever. Pardon me. Still getting over this lung crap. Anyway. Yeah, that having been said, until next time, happy hunting. Oh yeah, be kind as always first. Be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands, and when you go out, please be safe. Don't get the crap that I got. It sucked. I'll see everyone next time. I'm going to try and start putting videos out more regularly again. I'm just getting over the sickness. So, yep, next time, see ya.